Alright, we're back with Pokemon UltraMoon, and I've gotten my first spot. It wasn't particularly hard. I got it first try after not getting it on the first try. So with that aside, let's keep on traversing through this mess of an area. So I took note. Suddenly, plot. Oh no, not you. Do I have to fight you? I don't think I have to fight you. There's basically right next to each other two different fly spots there. One in front of the geothermal area. Geothermal plant area. Like not in the area, but in front of it. And then there's one on the beach. That's so close. It's like they just added the beach, added ability to fly there, and that was very short-lived. I don't know. It feels kind of weird to have that. I went through the move tutor list for the beach, and I don't think there was anything I want right now. I might want after this video, since I feel like I'm gonna be catching a new one. I think. Now that I think about it, this is Route 13. What the hell is Route 13? Okay. I have no recollection of this location, by the way. Like, this is not the most... This is not the most unforgettable area. Speaking of unforgettable, let me get that. Good for you. Let's see. There's a water area in here. What are these? Oh, Doctrios. I can't go to the desert right now, it seems, which is potentially unfortunate. Because I don't really want anything from there, but I do kind of want to go there. Okay, this place so far is useless. And this isn't the town though, this is like the outskirts of the town for poor people or something. And the town is where I want to be at. Just gonna do a quick sweep through this area in case there's something of value, and I have taunts. Taunt could be useful. I can't really think what Pokemon I have would do that, but at least I have the option. That's a Gastrodon. I think that's still the same name as before, and you require me to do yeah, ghosts. Gotcha. Alright, this place is dead to me now. Moving on. So we are now in Tapu Village, and it's raining. Wait, raining doesn't actually matter in this game. Why is there an empty place like this here? Oh, it's how? Do I have to fight you now? Wait, captain? Which captain? I don't think I paid any attention to plot. And all that good stuff. Elite Four or the Island Kahunas? Which is stronger? Well, I'd say they're pretty evenly matched. Considering they're basically the same people. Also, I see you have injected yourself in the game again. Okay. Okay, so did we have a name for Necrozma before? I think we did. Alright. Megalot Tower. Well, I guess we'll be going there at some point. Sure. I don't think Z moves will help. Unless you mean in the sense that if I punch it really hard, it's going to stop being a rampage. I'm gonna catch it. And then I'm going to throw it into the box. Forever. They allow you to come to Mount Lanakila just like this. Well, not actually in there, but you know what I mean. So let's see if I can find what I'm looking for in a reasonably short amount of time. First try! Flawless. Alright. Alright, what? I need to catch this thing. So let's start by throwing a good old Thunder Wave at it. I have no name for this thing. I haven't even given a single thought to that. It looks to be male though. Oh, let's see how Psychic does. Fury Swipes. That did not do nearly as much damage as I was hoping. I think Steel Wing is not gonna kill it then. Definitely not if it misses. Oh, it has Iron Head already. That was one of the moves I was gonna teach it from the move tutor at some point, but well, I just saved some time, I guess. Damo. You go. Sure, I'm just gonna throw some rocks at it and see if it sticks. I don't actually like that. I preferred it not being like that. Okay, let's throw some balls. Do I have Ultra Balls? I do. What the hell do I name this thing? Well, that was unnecessarily easy. I'm not okay with this. You know what? I don't want to spend 20 minutes thinking up for a name. So this thing doesn't get a name right now. Or rather, it gets a really generic, dumb placeholder name. And I will have it replaced by the next time. You will now be known as Igloo. That is the least original name I can come up with right now, so that's what we're going with. It's not going to stick. In fact, I don't usually exactly do this kind of stuff, but I'm not going to record the next video until like probably Tuesday. If you let me go and heal myself first. I don't usually do this kind of stuff, but I'm going to record the next video probably on like next Tuesday. So if someone happens to be watching this and has nickname suggestions, feel free to hit me up with it. I might consider it. But that aside, for now we're just stuck with Igloo. Nothing useful there. Do you sell TMs? No, you don't. You are dead to me. Anything else of value here? Something. Professor, Colres, good. Probably. Phantom. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, why would you trade it for the same Pokemon? But so actually, that makes sense. That's surprisingly nice. So, the funny thing is, Igloo is my highest leveled Pokémon right now. How did that happen? It has Iron Defense and Slash. I could go and teach it Ice Punch right now from the move tutor, but I'm gonna look into those next time. I'm gonna look at my TMs if there's something I might want to give it from there though. Let's scroll back to the top so we can go through from there. Brick Break, I kind of have fighting coverage good enough already. Not necessarily something I care for. What are your attack stats? I could consider Frost Breath. That is a very strong move at this point still. Yeah, not with that special attack. Okay, so physical moves it is. Aerial Ace, not the most exciting move. But I guess I can give it that. What does it hit super effectively with it? Fighting types which will punch you to death in one hit. Bugs. They are bugs, they're not exactly the biggest threats. I might replace Aerial Ace in about 10 seconds, so... Bulldoze would be good, but I already kind of have that. You're not that slow though. I mean, I wouldn't say you're fast either, but... So I have no idea at what level Sandshrew evolves at. Or how it evolves in this game, because there's a chance that there's a completely different way of evolving. Alright, I was supposed to be fighting someone. You. Is that an actually accurate number? Have I actually fought 149 trainers? I feel like that's a bit too specific of a number, and also it seems really high. Like, if it's 149, that means after I beat this guy, it's gonna be exactly 150, and that feels a bit too convenient. Also, suddenly people have high levels. This would actually be a pretty good start for Igloo. That's a dragon. So, an ice type could work, except for the fact that it doesn't have any ice moves. So, I'm not sure why I switched. It seems to be a physical attacker though. It seems to have Brick Break. Okay, that's bad then. Damo can probably handle it. It won't have any surprise dragon moves at me, and well, I can't really do much in regards to that, but... Zen Headbutts, that's 20 damage. That's not nice. So let me think. If I used 1, so I should be taking 10 damage now. So I need to... I would actually need to do full boosts to not to heal. Let's see. That's triple the original, so I'm taking 6 damage now. 6.6-ish. Let's see. 8. Alright, well that's my full defenses. If it still can hit through that, that's very bad. That means Damo can't actually just slowly rip this thing apart. I can set up stealth rocks since I have those. Yeah, I'm still taking 6 damage while I'm healing 4, so that's a net of 2 damage per turn. And of course a crit would be very bad. Also, can you stop flinching? Suddenly Brick Break. I'm not sure why it would switch to that. Seems to do about the same amount of damage too. Also, it kind of worries me that this guy seems to have an actual moveset. That's a crit. That's a really bad one. Do I get boosts? No. Yeah, it's kind of worrisome that this guy actually has actual moves. Because that could very well mean that I actually should be taking this guy more seriously. So because of that crit, Damo can't take another one. Okay. That's something. Well, that did not do much. But I kinda don't want to switch out since I have all of those boosts. I wish I could get Toxic already. Oh, it has that. Fair enough. Okay, this fight is definitely a serious one. It's Ground and Dragon. Why didn't I go and teach the Ice Punch? I need that right now. Ippo can probably do something about it. Yeah, this guy is actually pretty tough. I'm not necessarily okay with this. That's a good hit. It's a physical attacker, so Ippo can take these hits pretty well, and goodbye. Switching to... hold on. Ippo's speed is 31. What is that speed? Oh right, no, that's not gonna help me. I'm gonna go with Raku then. I need to outspeed this Gabite to actually take it out. Let me go with Fly since it's the most powerful move. No, it's still faster. And Raku died to one hit. Yeah. I didn't expect Gabite to be that fast. I feel like I'm starting to be fighting a losing battle here, honestly. Well, let's break it. Oh, quick lob. I'm gonna have to take a bit of damage from Rough Skin though. So I assume he has a third dragon. So at least he doesn't have type variety. Shelgon is back. Shelgon isn't the biggest threat. Guess I can just keep on breaking. That is nothing, and I forgot it has Zen Headbutt. That is not a move I want to be involved with, and now I really wish I had Raku. I could get a free switch in. Do I want to go with Yuri though? I think I'll go with Ippo and finish this thing off with that, and then I guess Ippo will take the fall. Yeah, Ippo can take that easy. And first impression should outspeed it since priority and all. That did not even kill. Okay, this is bad. Do I want to throw Yuri in though? Fluffy can take another hit and take this thing out. Then it's just all about can the remainers of Fluffy and Yuri take out the last thing, which I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think what it would be. Squalos? Dano doesn't evolve at this point yet though, so that would be kind of Sliggoo, yeah. So it was still a third middle evolution for pseudo-legendary. And that's actually kind of bad. It has really high special defense, so Yuri can't do that well. It's also a special attacker, so Fluffy doesn't get massive defenses. I want to say Eviolite Yuri is gonna actually take this home. Alternatively, I could have just gotten the Quick Law activation. Well, I certainly didn't deserve the win. Like, just looking at this. Is Yuri faster? I'm gonna go with Sunspore and then I will miss and It has Sludge Bomb. It has Sap Zipper. I don't have a single move to hit it with. I've been played like a damn fiddle. Well, I said I didn't deserve to win. I wasn't wrong. Okay. I'm gonna be fighting that guy again. Right now. Wow, this video made a lot less progress than I expected it to. Like, I mean, we're not even halfway through. But I can already tell that there's no progress to be had. However, for the interest of being actually able to beat this guy, I'm gonna go and get that Ice Punch right now. I assume Sanshiro can learn it. God, I hope it does. What if it doesn't? Okay, it does. I could teach it to Fluffy as well, but I'd rather not waste a huge pile of my PB. I mean, I think it would be actually useful, especially in this fight, but I don't really want to be, like, preparing specifically for this fight. Like, believe me, I will prepare myself very well when it comes to the Elite Four. Like, I will spend time planning myself a victorious team. I'm gonna start out with Yuri then, since Yuri can't do anything to Sliggoo. Okay, he says now that it's 150, so I guess that is legit then. Unless they made it so that he says 149 and then he goes up incrementally from there. Okay. There is a small chance that he's gonna switch to Sliggoo and just Sap Zip my moves, which could be very bad. So I'm gonna start with Leech Life. Since Shelgon is not exactly the paragon of speed. Still faster than Yuri though. I'm not sure if I want to keep Yuri in though. Yuri can't take another Dragon Claw. So I might want to switch out to... We already came to the conclusion that Damo can't take these hits. So I'm gonna stick to Yuri. Everything else in my team is probably faster than Shelgon. So it's not a big deal if this happens. So now I can get safely a switch in to... What do I want to use? Hippo will do. I mean, I think this thing is actually gonna successfully force me to switch to, but that's more or less fine. Yep, because of a crit. That's kind of incredibly annoying. Because I could have gotten considerably more out of that with... If it didn't, because I would have actually gotten a decent heal off of Leech Life. So I'm gonna go with Fluffy now, and I'm going to immediately switch to Raku, because it's going to hit me with Zen Headbutt. This way the hit is just going to be wasted. So that gives me an extra turn to deal with this. And now that we're doing this, I'm gonna go with Fly so I get 2 turns of Leech Life, while this thing can't actually hit me yet. I think it'll actually kick the bucket from this Fly, I hope. Not at all. Well, I'll at least... Leech Life should take it. Now, I know that... I'm already aware that Raku is slower than Gabite, so I'm not going to keep him in for that, but I'm hoping he's faster than Sliggoo. In which case I get a free Thunder Wave at least. Hopefully I get to see move too. That would be helpful. Why does it have Thunderbolt? Damn, this guy has some legit moves. Okay, so Sliggoo is probably gonna be a job for Igloo here. I don't see any specific moves this thing would have that would be super effective against Igloo. But better safe than sorry, I guess. No, it's just gonna go with Thunderbolt, and that's a lot more than I was hoping. I was thinking of setting up iron defenses so I can take on the Gabites, but that wasn't gonna happen. So with that in mind, I don't think Igloo is gonna survive this. Super effective damage and all. Also, Earthquake at this point of the game, like, okay. Alright, so my next step is... Now, I'm sure I can take this thing out with something. Ippo can get a fairly free hit in with first impression here. Not sure if he can take a hit, probably not. Not after that, I don't think. But that's fine. This thing is a more or less a physical attacker, so Fluffy is gonna take it out with one Brick Break and I've won. I still have to use 4 of my Pokémon instead of his 3, so I'm not sure how deserved this victory is. But oh well. Maybe you should have invested in more dragons. Like a lot more. So what, you haven't fought 150 trainers? Choice specs? Hell yeah! I'm listening. Do I have any special attackers on my team? That's actually a really good question. Yuri, I'm not sure how much I want Yuri to have choice specs, especially right now. I might consider it after she evolves though. So let's heal the team and then proceed. I could be going to the trial area, but I think the game is going to railroad me to going there anyways very shortly, so let me see. Fluffy has actually caught up with Igloo, that's fine. Okay, let's move. You are not a trainer, it seems. I find that doubtful. Are you gonna give me a TM if I have enough? Okay, no. That's fine, I guess. Any trainers in here? Yep, you're a trainer, alright. An ace trainer at that. Yuki, huh? I mean, I could go with that name for Igloo if I felt like it. That would be thematically appropriate with this overly Japanese team, I suppose. But I'm not totally sure about that. We'll see. Okay, so Yuri can't actually take this out in 2 hits. I mean, if that was a low damage roll, this could work out really well. No, that was probably a high damage roll then. Alright, what next? So you have a Gibble, which already makes you a less of an ace trainer than the previous guy. And then you have Pagan, Marowak. Well, that's kind of out of nowhere. Also a bad matchup, go figure. Jamo is a good matchup, maybe? It's Fire Ghost, and fire isn't a problem. Ghost is more of a problem, honestly, and I don't like how that dealt excessive amounts of damage. Can I take another one of those, or rather 2 of those? Better question, does it have Boomerang? Well, that was a wasted turn. I don't see Damo surviving, so I'm gonna have to switch out. It's gonna use Boomerang again, so switching to Raku is actually a decent plan. Let's see. No, it went with Shadowbone. And that's still a reasonable amount of damage. Thunder Wave it. Oh, Raku is faster. That's a decent start. Okay. Yeah, but C move it is. Let's see. Are there any other trainers on this route? Do I go for the beach and check out that area first? I think I will check that area first. If we can get to the trial, that's nice, but if we can't, then well, it'll be next time. I didn't expect to encounter like a makeshift champion in a random village right next to Elite 4. Also, that's pretty interesting. Cursed Body activated on the Z move, and it disabled the Z move and not the move I used to achieve the Z move. That's actually a useful thing to know. I was not aware that was the case. It makes sense. Not a problem with that, but... Okay. Easy victory-ish. Let's see. Not like there's much on this beach. Also, I'm wrong. There's a hell of a lot in this area, and I can see in the map that there's a house. Okay, good matchup for Yuri. I mentioned last time that Yuri is... I'm not evolving Yuri right now since I'm not sure at what level I need to be to get actual use out of that. At this point I actually know. The level is 35. So that's my goal currently with Yuri. I want to hit 35, then I can evolve her. And that will be a nice upgrade. And so that agility was completely wasted. And Yuri is back to full health with that. You can keep doing that. I don't actually care. This is literally free experience for Yuri. Okay, Yuri is back at full health. Seeking is at like 0 HP, so I don't think it's even worth using Giga Drain on this. Of course it crits, why wouldn't it? Okay. Level 32. 3 more to go. Luminion. Well, that's a Pokemon no one has ever seen. Start with Sunspore, actually. Mistakes were made. And that probably marks the first time Safeguard has ever been useful in any situation. Well, let's two-shot this Luminion. It wasn't particularly impressive. I was afraid that it would actually get confusion off of the Water Pulse though. There we go. Yuri still does really well against water and rock types and ground types. So, yeah, that's okay. This is water area, so I don't really feel like I should be bringing Damo out right now. I don't have access to that yet, so I can't get to that area at all. Gotcha. That's good for me. This place is now more or less dead. There's probably an item here though. There we go. Hyper potion get. That's moderately useful. What do we have here? Gumshoes. How exciting. Yuri is not the best matchup for this. Let's run away. I mean, regardless of how good of a matchup it is, I'm still going to run away. Yeah, you can bide your time. Don't call for help. That ain't okay. Okay. I now have a few turns to run away. I don't think there's a battle in the place I'm going to right now. Unless there is. In which case there's a battle. So let's see. No one is here. Oh no, it's this subplot. Oh, random battle then. Okay. Actually, I think this was in the origin. Why isn't a double battle? Why isn't it a double battle? This was clearly set up to be a double battle with me and How against a bunch of preschoolers. So why did this happen? Yuri can probably take it. Yeah, Yuri can definitely take it. I'd like to get Yuri to 33 and then I can move on to focusing on Damo. Damo has been kind of lackluster lately though. Things are starting to hit a bit too hard for it to actually make use of its excellent defenses. Its HP just isn't good enough. I have ideas to fix that though. But that aside, how did you beat the other child? Ah, I remember this dialogue is the same as before. Yes. Lily was lost to time. Yeah. I kinda knew. We've been through this before. For some reason I'm still supposed to be in this place. What's behind here? Nothing of value. And here? Even less of value. Gotcha. You have anything to say? Okay. You hate yourself. Moving on. Was this before here? Yeah. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm fighting a Tug now. Okay, let's see. You probably have Zubat, Drowsy, Zubat. I called it. Well, minus the 3 Zubats, but I called it, all of it. I wonder if this thing doesn't have synchronize. Not even sure if Drowsy can get that. So there is that. Okay, so now that it's paralyzed, it should be very easy to handle. I think I'm just gonna go with magical leaves at this point. Though I am going to go heal after this, but I'm not that hurt. Which it might be decent considering these special defenses this thing has. Meditate might have increased the special defense, I didn't actually pay attention. So this... Yeah, okay, one more. Just one more and we can move on with our lives. Alright, I don't think... I don't think the second in command of Team Skull comes in here right now. I mean, I guess I could be wrong. I don't remember. It's been an amount of time. What was that about? What was that about, Drowsy? You own it, right? Yes. Wow. Where did you even buy those? I'm not entirely sure if you can buy those. Okay, time to move on to the trial then. I think there's a few trainers on the way, so we probably aren't reaching it this time. Yeah, Rotom, if you could please get out of my map so I can actually navigate to wherever I wish to be at, that'd be nice. Okay, moving on. But 150 trainers is a lot. Like, when did I even fight that many things? Okay, Damo is gonna be on the lead for a while now. I would like to be able to get some decent fights out that level up him. Thanks. So helpful. I was kind of going that way anyways. There's water. Was there water here before? I mean, that's a really stupid question. Of course there was, but... Was there a thing over here? In the water before? What are you? A roadblock? Yeah, sounds like a roadblock to me. And it is Pelipper. Well, it's a bad matchup. Go figure. Okay. So what's the punchline here? Well, I can see that I can't get past this mess. Okay, do I have to fight 3 of these in a row? Also, this is a bad matchup, as I already said. Also, girl, you should consider yourself lucky that they're only trying to paralyze you. Kind of feel like I want to switch out to Ippo though. Because I don't think I have a good favorable matchup here, so... I mean, Ippo isn't exactly a favorable matchup either. But at least it's neutral-ish. That did a pretty decent amount of damage. And now I can just kind of wait for it to attack me, so I will sucker punch it to death. Oh, it's one of these Pokémon. The ones that love to be terrible. Okay, attack me now. I'm surprised it took that. And emergency exit, of course. My favorite ability. So I didn't even have to fight it? Yes. Can you get out of the way then? Destiny not. That's useful. For breeding at least. Okay, moving on. There's still a trainer to deal with. Lippo took some bad hits there, so I'm gonna heal up real quick. I think this is gonna be the final fight for the video. Since I hope it's gonna be less than 5 minutes. Okay, what do you have? Okay, you have a dead wife. Gotcha. You also have 2 Pokémon. The first one is a Whiscash. Go figure, it's a terrible matchup for Damo. Also, go figure, it's the best matchup for Yuri. So, Yuri, go and remove this Whiscash in 1 hit. Unless it has like Ice Beam or something somehow. I think Yuri would still barely survive that though. Okay. Back to full health. Huh, that did surprisingly little actually. More than enough. Not complaining about that. But I would have expected it to one-shot honestly. Okay, what's your next Pokemon? Is it gonna be... what would be another water-type Pokemon that's evolved? Honchkrow? Well, that's not a water-type Pokemon. Also, not a good matchup for Yuri. I think I'll let Yuri just take the fall. Yeah, I don't think she's living that. Not at all. Raku can probably take a single hit out of this to get the Thunder Wave off. Right. Come on, don't fail me now. That was a crit, so of course you failed. This is starting to look really bad really quickly. Okay, Igloo, show your words. Just Ice Punch it or something. Get a lucky freeze. That's so much damage. Well, that's still half of its health in 1 shot. Not complaining. Okay, so... Damo is going to clean up, of course. Do I want to go for the defense boost first? Yes, always yes. Why does it have Steel Wing? Why does everything have Steel Wing now? And now I'm suddenly in a situation where I might lose. Can I please not? Brick Break is still neutral because it's also a dark type, so... Gonna go with that. No, Fluffy took that easily. Shame about Damo though. I would have liked to have Damo get some decent EXP out of that. Okay, that's that. Let me grab this TM and then we are done. Shadow Ball. I'm listening. Does anything get that? You do. I'm not sure if that's worth my time though. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, next time we're gonna be doing the trial and probably moving on to deal with the Skull Menace again. Maybe we'll even see a remix of the terrible rap. Bye.